Welcome back, everybody. Today I'm checking out Miley Cyrus, Wish You Were Here. Man, if I ever need my day brightening up, it's just put some Miley Cyrus on, isn't it? You know, or check or react to something new from Miley Cyrus. I love her voice. Real excited for the new album. There's a new song coming out soon. Although I probably have reacted to that and you've seen the reaction to that already before I put this one out. But Wish You Were Here, man. I'm not like the biggest Pink Floyd fan in the world, you know. I've listened to the records, I know the hits. But this song is something else, isn't it, man? And like lyrically, it's fucking class, isn't it, you know? So I'm looking forward to seeing what Miley does with it.
So you think you can tell? Hey.
This is beautiful for a start, man. But hang on, this is like what a? Did it say somewhere this is recorded for Saturday Night Live? Is this the best version that's out there? All right, okay. So this does seem to be the best version that is out there. Let's take it back a little bit.
So you think you can tell heaven from hell, blue skies from pain? Can you tell a green field from a cold steel rail, a smile from a veil? Do you think you can tell?
So what do you think, like, these lyrics are about, these opening lyrics, man? Is that about being lost, being out of it, like, being indifferent to everything? I've often wondered that, and maybe that's why I guess maybe I haven't got into Pink Floyd as much as maybe some other people. I don't know, it just doesn't usually, maybe I don't get it, although there are some lines in this song in particular that I love. What does that mean?
Did they get you to trade?
I get this,
your
but, you know.
heroes for ghosts, hot ashes for trees.
So is this about Syd Barrett then? Is this about like how he's, you know, gone off and joined the cult or whatever it was he did? But that's a great line, isn't it, as well? You know, did they get you to trade your heroes for ghosts? Are your heroes ghosts to begin with, man? It plays into the, I guess, the idea of, you know, you should not worship false idols and all that.
Hot air full of cool breeze, cold comfort for change. Or did you exchange a walk-on part in the war for a lead role in a cage?
That is the line that I always loved, you know, and I'm not even sure I know why. Did you exchange a walk-on part in the war for a lead role in the cage? That brings like the imagery, I guess, of all the 60s sort of stuff. It used to bring the imagery of all the British invasion, you know, and all that great explosion of music and culture in the 60s, you know. And I guess the idea of a walk-on part in the war, you know, what was it a war against? You know, I don't know, conformity, the establishment in many ways. But the Beatles were the leaders, right? Maybe the Stones, not far behind them. Bob Dylan, were Pink Floyd, you know. Well, I guess the Syd Barrett version of Pink Floyd they weren't reaching the heights of those kind of bands, right? Is that a reference to all that? And it's a comment on ego as well, isn't it? You know, if your ego will not allow you to be, if your ego needs you to be the center of attention, no one's an island, are they? You know, you need other people in life and in everything you do. You know, it takes a village to raise a child and all that sort of stuff.
Na 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 here. We're just two lost souls swimming in a fishbowl, year after year.
Yeah, that's another cool line, isn't it? You know, I wish you were here. We're just two lost souls swimming in a fishbowl year after year, man. And that could be other people, there can be memories, it can be yourself, right, you know. It's weird, isn't it, man?
Running over the same old ground, and how we found the same old fears. Oh, I wish you were here.
I suppose, like, now there have been like massive periods in my life, I suppose, where I've looked to the future too much or looked to the past too much, you know. I guess when I was young and starting out and playing in bands and stuff, I was looking to the future always, you know. And I guess maybe missing what was in front of me, you know. And then when that began to fall apart and the wheels began to come off my life and my personality and everything, then I began to look back, I guess, and miss the things that I thought were good or important, you know, or miss the things that I thought were going to get me that future that I was sort of aiming at. But now I feel in the fortunate position, you know, that I'm learning to be in the moment, you know, and I'm fortunate that I don't miss or long for anything in the past, you know. I just want to concentrate on building my life with the woman I love, you know, day by day, and step into that future. So this is kind of probably a digression from what the actual song means, isn't it? But what does the concept of missing, I suppose, missing someone or something is interesting, because is that always a sad feeling? What's the difference between that and nostalgia? Because I suppose you can look back on things and have fond memories of some things, right? But does that mean that you wish you were here now, or you wish that was here now, or you were there now? It can just be something that happened, I guess. It's what excites me now is the now, really. Because now is all we got, right?
Na na na. Na 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 na.
Nice, man. Nice little version of it, isn't it? Her voice is just always great. However, I don't mean it's not one of my favourite Miley Cyrus covers, you know. Some of them she just takes by the scruff of the neck, doesn't she, you know? But that was fine, wasn't it, man? Anyway, really looking forward to the new album, and because it just sounds fucking great so far, doesn't it? Thanks for watching, guys. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you soon.